everyone, and welcome to the best blog on earth. I'm your host, Raleigh Harris. Welcome back for another exciting week. I'd like to think last week was pretty substantial in terms of all of human history, but I'll let you all be the judge of that. I actually got a breakfast pastry to travel through time. Who else can say that? Name one other person. I didn't think so. So I'm kind of riding real high on that, yeah. Been very enthusiastic about pretty much every decision I've ever made in my life, because every decision before this one has led me to this decision, which means all of those other mistakes I've made turned out to be right. Go down the wrong alley, or break up with that one girl, or don't get good grades so you have to go to a different school and make all new friends, but you don't really like them because you're not your other friends. But everything turned out all right. It is the message that I'm planning to get across. Well, turned out all right for me. Still an awful lot of bodies around here, and hopefully that doesn't happen for you. So now I'm currently in the process of making the time machine bigger for myself. I know some of you were probably questioning the wisdom of conducting time travel experiments in my own bedroom, but you're probably right. Yeah, that was not one of my more shining moments, although it did lead to time travel. So again, what really is a mistake if it brings you to a place where you are absolutely amazing, like I was? Hopefully we'll be able to start engaging in viewer reactions, because now that all of you are live, you can theoretically send me viewer mail. So wouldn't that be nice? I could get your opinions on a couple things. Maybe some of you actually know how to build a microwave. Give me a couple pointers on the design. Not saying you have to. I could probably figure it out for myself. It'd be nice to converse with someone, even if it's the equivalent of a pen pal over time. So yeah, I'm currently looking for a place much like this one that has electricity. I would prefer to do the experiments over there, just so I don't blow up this place. And I think that makes sense. I think we can all agree that that makes sense. In the meantime, I've still been keeping at it, Don't want my hands to get too idle, so to speak. I've been hunting, trapping, avoiding anything that could possibly kill me. Luckily, no new threats have emerged. Didn't upset any demigods that would possibly not want me traveling back in time. So that's nice. There aren't any repercussions that I can determine from being in close proximity to the temporal field that was created when I sent the pastry back in time. I can only assume that was because of my foil helmet, which I'm sure some of you thought looked awfully goofy. I think it protected my thoughts from... yeah. I'm just going to keep moving in a positive direction until I'm eventually back with the rest of you. And I'm looking forward to that, because, I've probably seen the worst version of all of you that there is going to be. And that's the corpsey version. Although I'm sure some of you could argue that a corpse version of someone might be a better version than the living one. And some of you might be right. But I like to think that if you're still alive, then you can make better choices. Whereas if you're dead, you just stop being able to do things, except decompose. And really, that's not that hard. A lot of other organisms are doing that for you. I much prefer the walking, talking versions. And hopefully when I get back, I might be able to pop back into the homeland and visit my alive family, which will be fantastic. Looking forward to that. And that's probably my main motivation for building a large death contraption. And I know some of you are thinking, man isn't Australian, but he hasn't travelled back in time himself yet. Must be the worst Australian on earth. Wrong. Best Australian on earth. That's going to do it for this week's episode. Let's end with our Australian fact of the week. Highway 1 is about 14,500 kilometres long and is the world's longest national highway. Thank you all for watching. Tune in next week.